Well, welcome back, YouTube, to another review. This is another one from OK Knives. And this is going to be a short one today because I don't have very much to say about this other than it is pretty freaking sweet. There's no imperfections I can find. The blade centering is a bit off, but that's because I've been using it and the detent ball has worked in a little further, groove has got, there's a groove from that ball that's on the other side, and that works in as I use it. So it shifted over a bit, and I can fix that. But action is fucking stellar. I mean, drop shut is, I didn't even move my hand. I'm gonna try to stop rocking the rocking chair. Yeah. She's nice and smooth. It's on bearings. Bent gauge phosphor, bronze. On their website, they advertise that this is in 20 CV. It's obviously not Crucible 20 CV, but some sort of Chinese equivalent. Titanium handle scales. Everything is just beautiful. There's no scratches or dings on this one. I did sharpen the blade a little bit to see how hard it was, and it does match up to other 20 CV blade steels that I have. It feels about the same hardness. Nice hollow grind on it. You can see the bevels aren't exactly perfect, especially down here. The tip is thicker than the belly, so the bevel on the belly is smaller than it is up towards the tip. Don't know how I like that. I don't know if that's how it is on an actual Hinderer. And as well, there's many different models of Hinderers. They've changed throughout the days. Sorry about that. I had a bug crawling up my sleeve. But I believe what I was saying is I'm not sure about how that hollow grind is supposed to be exactly, but it's not the end of the world. Sharpening choil at the end. Very nice. Easy to sharpen without getting a smile on the end. Printing is pretty good. The engraving as well, especially this milled piece. I really like the texture on this. Feels nice. Pocket clip works. Has great tension. The over travel pin only allows it to go there. Yeah, like I said, this is just going to be a real short review. Lots of good things about this knife. I do believe this one was a little bit more expensive. Hence, probably why it's of a higher quality and better materials. But man, this is just a bargain. Let's not hit my jeans. You can deploy it with the thumb studs in each direction and the flipper on the back. The jimping here on the handles, I might take the knife apart and round those down just a little bit, very carefully, because they'll catch your finger. Kind of aggressive. The ones on the spine of the blade are not the same. They're not as aggressive as this. But yeah, not much more that needs said about it. It's just pretty good. Out of all the ones that I would recommend, this one is very, very high recommendation. A few things that I noticed, the bevel being a little bit weird, and then we're missing, this is a ball bearing model, so it should have the ball bearing symbol on the flipper tab. It doesn't. And the what is that? That's the stop, the engagement, replaceable. What is that? What's the name of that? Replaceable lock bar insert. That's the word I was looking for. On most of the newer ones, I believe one of the first Hinderers or very old Hinderers did not have that insert at all, and so that the frame, the lock frame would look like this with just the detent ball. But the new ones all have a detent or a lock bar insert screw on the outside of that. This one also has a lock bar insert. It's on the inside. I don't think I'm going to be able to pick it up on camera for you. Maybe I get smart. There we go. You can see the screw in there. At least you could for a second. And there's no lock stick. Not at all. No lock stick. Perfect detent. It's a little stiff, and I've heard Hinderers are notoriously stiff, and it is, especially when you're using the thumb studs. You see, I'm putting a good bit of effort on those to get them to deploy. But yeah, this thing is just a freaking tank. And I was never a fan of Hinderers until I picked this up. And like, I get it now. And I might even want to get a real Hinderer. They are like $400 or $500, but gosh dang, they're thick and beefy, and they feel. I like all of it. I like the shape, how the blade points down. I don't like how that looks, but when you're holding it, it just points. It points right where you want it to. You know, it's kind of comes down easier. I don't know. Well, I think that's enough said about this. Highly recommendable on this model. If you're looking for a new knife, this might just be the one. I think they're $60 or $70. So, if you're interested, OK Knives is the website. OK/knives, or dash rather. And yeah, tell them I sent you if you do end up picking up one. And stay tuned for the rest of the reviews. I have three or four more that I need to review from them. A few interesting ones, so stay tuned. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.